Hey guys, it's Murray from Anime Chat Reviews, and this is Jacob.
Hello, and welcome to the first ever Anime Chatcast.
We'll bring out 4 videos per week for this actual podcast.
Yes, indeed, we're cutting it into 4. You get a topic each day for the rest of the week, and you get to listen to our beautiful voices.
Something to look forward to.
Exactly. It's
Hope you have fun. Okay, just to start it off, I just wanted you guys to be introduced to Jacob. He's usually our cameraman, and he does guest star in a couple of videos for our giveaways. And,
giveaways, that terrible you laugh, you lose.
Yeah, that was a bad one. It's funny.
Underappreciated.
Yeah, underappreciated though. Okay.
Anyways, back on track. The topics we're covering today are what we like about anime, why we started the channel, the first anime we ever watched, and where we're going to be taking the channel in the future.
Yes.
So stick around, and let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's. Okay, so what anime what do we enjoy about anime? Really, is what we're discussing.
Yeah. So I'll let you take it. You're the brains behind the channel. So go right ahead. I'm fairly new to anime at this point.
My ego every time someone's like, "Oh, you're the brains," or "You're the mastermind."
Well, I'm sort of I'm the new guy when it comes to anime.
New guy on the block. Okay. Well, to start off with what I enjoy about anime, I'd probably say the art and the comedy regarding anime. So, like the animation and just the different colors and stuff they use with it. Not really the story. I think Cameron's
definitely more into the story, the character development.
I'll just watch harem all the time. That's
you love your harem anime.
Yeah, I've watched like every single one of them. So
all of them. He can name all of them. So don't ask; it takes forever.
If you want a recommendation, just in the comments below, we'll discuss that. But anyway, moving forward,
yes,
comedy as well. I love the Japanese sort of comedy around things. It's very different to like Western sort of comedy.
The timing and the way that it's all set up, very different.
Yes, I love those scenes where it's just like they're just doing something random and there's like baka.
It's very physical. It's very unexpected, sort of Monty Python-esque.
Yes, which I like.
Yeah, no, that is very much one of the main draws for me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the big things that I like about it. What would you say you enjoy more?
So for me, when it comes to anime, it kind of feels like anime's the next step in watching cartoons as a kid. Watching the stuff that you see on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel, Saturday Disney, that sort of stuff. And then eventually you get to an age where the slapstick comedy and it doesn't have any substance. And anime is that next step storytelling-wise, art-wise. It's very mature at the same time that it can be childish and sexual and whatnot. It allows stories to be told in a way that you're not really used to when you first come across anime.
I think it's a good blend. Like the way they do it is a really good blend for like storytelling and all that. Yeah, that's probably the best word you can use to describe it.
Yeah, and that's why things like Avatar Last Airbender and even stuff like Adventure Time, when they come out and they sort of press the boundaries of what you're used to be, what's usually considered animation on the Western side of things is so groundbreaking. It's something that anime does all the time. It tells mature stories and it has action and it treats you like an adult, which is why it feels like the natural next step and why anime really appealed to me.
Do you love that argument with people who are like, but anime's not cartoons?
Anime is cartoons.
Is. Sorry to say. It just is. Okay, guys?
It means animation. Cartoons.
Yeah.
It's right there.
There's a particular style for each of them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's
like Japanese anime. Like
the same way that there's a style to Western cartoons or American cartoons.
Usually just very...
There's no difference. Yeah. You can't... People say it to make themselves feel better about watching something else. It's an exclusivity type thing. Yeah, but honestly, anime is cartoons. Yeah. It's just Japanese.
But yeah, going past that, just thought I'd bring it up.
It's an important delineation.
Yeah, it's probably something you could do a video on.
Definitely.
And actually get into the roots of the explanation and how that came about and why people think that it's like a derogatory. Did I say that word properly?
Wow, it's a double whammy for content. We've got new topics, we've got new videos.
Yes, we'll discuss new videos and stuff later. Okay, well, moving forward, our next topic, how the channel got started.
Yeah, let's jump straight into this.
Okay, so how the channel got started was, I'll show you some examples on screen of my first video and Cameron's first video.
You look so young and full of hope and life.
I look the exact same. Honestly.
Sorry, I was talking about Cameron.
Yeah, I look the exact same there, but I was so nervous. You could probably tell that me and Cameron were both so nervous about our first videos.
Well, it's not easy being on camera.
It's not really. You can probably see that from what I'm showing you right now. But back to us.
Back to us.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello again.
God, I look good.
Just like that, they were the first two videos that we sort of worked on. Me
Definitely.
being Tales of Hysteria, and Cameron being, I always forget the name of it. What's it called?
I know that anime through the video game series. They are very, very fun. And actually...
Tales of Hysteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
I still can't think of Cameron's one. I'll just put the name, like, in the middle here or something. I don't know. You'll see the name. I forget it. I just don't know why. I always forget the name for it. That's obviously why Cameron did the review on it. I really watched it a lot. So
it was a very Cameron anime.
Yeah. So, but anyway, he actually ended up getting a lot of views for it. It was pretty good engagement rates and stuff, and that was one of his first videos. That's
a very good thing when you're first starting out to suddenly have a decent amount of views. It's very encouraging.
I'm going to put this out there. That first one, he said mispronounced things.
That's right. I do remember this.
Yeah, so people were really like, why'd you say that way?
Oh, the comments were salty.
And from that day onwards, Cameron still has not learned his lesson. He continuously tries to say words and then gets it done poorly, and then we have to continue.
Oh, yeah. Our pronunciation of things is
I'm fine.
Staggering. We often just cut around things that we can't pronounce.
I'm fine usually, like Tachibana or Kohaku, or like I can say those words because I've studied Japanese.
Yeah,
so I'm fine.
I learned Japanese through anime. as you can probably assume.
We'll discuss that at a later time. That's
anyways,
something for
when it
another
comes
podcast.
down to the channel, like what was the main drive for starting an anime channel?
Okay,
because like you've talked about being on camera, but
for the first time.
Why subject yourself to the internet?
I mean, yeah, it is really one of those things where you really need a set of balls to like record yourself.
Oh, definitely. It is terrifying to get up in front of people and talk about
people
things.
think there's like a lot of YouTubers, but really when you think about population, like how many people users are on YouTube, the percentage is very low.
And the amount of
people making
nonsense that gets put up onto YouTube. Content creators are kind of overwhelmed with everything else that's there.
Yes. So it may...
So formal. Yeah. We've got to loosen up a bit.
Yeah, loosen up a little bit.
I'm sure we'll get used to it eventually. Yeah. This is our first ever one, so...
Yeah. So we'll get... Yeah, okay, so the main premise for starting this YouTube channel was... I mean, there was some discussions with my friends about, what do you recommend? Like, you always get that question.
You were sort of the go-to guy, because you watched all the harems.
Yeah, because, not even just the harems. I've watched a lot of anime, around, 600 or so. So there's quite a few anime. So I had like, that sort of,
600
what's the word?
Episodes?
No, not 600 episodes, 600 different anime.
Christ.
Like, just alone for One Piece...
so many.
For One Piece, I've watched pretty much every episode, and that's like at least 700 something, or 800 episodes so far. I forget the exact number. But yes, and I think I've watched One Piece maybe from episode 1 to 600 at least 5 times, and then.
God, man.
Please stop! I've wasted a lot of my life. Please
no, it's fine. It's admirable. So that's definitely makes you the leading voice on anime.
An authority, at least to my friends, about what anime is decent to watch and what should I watch. But the main drive for it was I watched other YouTubers, mainly Markiplier. I'd say Linus from Linus Tech Tips and PewDiePie.
The god of YouTube.
Yeah, just some of the this is a couple of years ago, mind you, and I think they were a little bit different for how they come join YouTube and stuff, and they said if you want to do it, maybe do it.
Tactics have changed.
Yeah, maybe if you want to do it, then do it, and if you like what you do, sort of like those sort of words encourage me. And
you also found a niche that wasn't really being covered.
Yeah, properly.
Off the top of my head, I can think of the Anime Man.
Yeah.
And Giguk. And that's all I can think of when it comes to anime content on YouTube.
Now that, see, I know my competition, like Glass Reflection, Mother Spaceman's, what was it? There's Chibi Reviews. There's a couple there. There's a couple different
that sounds cool.
reviewers out there, but I just didn't like their style, I think. And they're not really marketable, and they're not growing.
A bit more conversational, a little less.
Yeah. They're not growing their channel in a business sense.
Yeah. We are a little bit more shark-like, business oriented.
I wouldn't say shark-like.
Yeah, Shark Tank, whatever that show is.
But what my idea for this, which we'll discuss that because where the channel is going, that's one of the topics that we have on later. So I'll go into that.
We'll go in the future and what we've sort of figured out. But really, the main reasons for starting this was the gap in the market.
Moving on with it. So those main YouTubers I watch, and I think the business sort of stuff came from Linus Tech Tips, watching that, because he's really good setup how he's progressed this business.
And he's good at encouraging other people to go on and make their own stuff.
But then I incorporated, I watched those, and then my friends were saying this stuff, and then one of my mates, his name's Simmet, I don't know if you'll watch this video. Yes, shout out to Simmet. He was generous enough to lend me the camera that we would use for most of the videos for the first couple of years. Only recently we've changed over to a Canon Yeti D.
Yep. Rest in peace, old camera. You were a bit better than garbage.
It was better than nothing. Let's just say that. But the last camera we had, and this is how much of a gap between the camera we have now to the camera we had before. The last camera we had was just a Canon 600D. So that was already, I think it's 10 years old, that camera. At least.
Wow.
So we made do. People love the videos still.
Yeah, no, they were good videos.
But yeah.
Biased, but they were great videos.
That's how I got my start. I asked my friend, what do you reckon? Should I start a YouTube channel? He said, sure. And he gave me his camera. And only just recently have I given that camera back. So after years of filming videos, just recently. And he said, it's fine. I'm glad you got the use out of it.
And the style that you go for as well, being very different to the other people that are covering it. As I said, the gap in the market, the less conversational, more clinical side of breakdowns.
I just want to get to the point. That's why they're not 10 minutes long.
That's why we have a alphanumeric grade at the end, so you can tell what it is. We've got a ratings breakdown so that anyone who comes to the channel can see what that means.
We make a point to divvy up the sections. So, in soundtrack section, you're going to expect information about the soundtrack.
Exactly.
You don't have to watch the whole video. You can watch... I want to watch this because of the animation. Okay. Skip the animation part.
If there's something that you want to know, we try to create videos that sort of create those.
It's just about the information, really. We give our opinions, but it's just mostly about the information, so you understand what the hell you're watching, and you're not spending a whole lot of time watching it.
True that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
No, I see that.
We'll go with that.
As a change from what you usually see, there has been a very recent move away from ratings and gradings in the entertainment industry, from movies to TV to video games. People are dropping ratings and having more open conversation, but it's not succinct enough for when you just need an answer. So we're going to be the person with the succinct answer. And that's where the podcast comes in. If you want conversational side, we have that.
Yeah, we can discuss that.
But when it comes to the videos, they're business, they're no nonsense, and a bit of nonsense, tinfoil hats and whatnot. But ultimately, we try and give you the proper experience of what we think straight up.
What video was that? That was in
NHK.
NHK. Was it? No, it wasn't NHK. It was Cameron's one he did, and it was for
something of
Sephiroth at the end.
Yes,
or something like
Sephiroth
that.
at the end.
He put a tinfoil hat on.
That was bizarre.
It was funny though.
It was definitely funny. We try and have fun with it as much as we are cold and clinical.
I came up with the idea because he was mentioning I'd get a tinfoil hat. I'm like, why don't we actually just use a prop?
Make a tinfoil hat. Yeah, I came in to film that, and they've just got kindy art project everywhere. Yeah. It was.
Let's build this hat 30 minutes later.
This is a really interesting job.
Yeah, just random stuff happens all the time.
That's the most I can say about that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just how the channel got started, essentially. Just watch the videos. My friend was generous enough to give me his camera, and it was just a combination of
and then you just stick with it, and you find out your niche, and what we have done, anyone else can do.
Yeah, I mean, there's always hard times when you get this stuff started.
It's rough.
At the beginning, it took me, because I do all the editing.
Until recently.
Yeah. I mean, I still edit.
Not saying you don't. It's not all the editing.
Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. You make a valid point there. But back to my thought. Don't cut me off, bro.
To distract you.
It is distracting. I go off my tangents sometimes. Sorry about that, guys. We'll be talking about one thing and I'll go like all the way over there about it.
Oh, it's fascinating. It makes a 10-minute business meeting about 4 hours.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
you should see the preludes to these. They're fascinating. We should make a pre-show. Note that later podcasts. We'll figure it out. This is a gold mine.
What was I talking about now? I've completely forgotten.
Editing?
No, it wasn't editing. It was now I forget.
If you want to start your own YouTube channel, just do it.
Yes. Sorry. It'll get hard sometimes, and there was points in there where it was like a month it would take us to get one video, and that's just sort of what you have to learn. Just keep learning, and you'll get there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal for the ultimate lesson for just about everything. Just keep on.
And don't worry if you don't have like a ton of subscribers in your first 100. It takes a while to get your first 100. Contrary to your popular belief, people will be like, "Oh, yeah, just be like sub for sub." Does not work. Don't do that.
You cannot catch lightning in a bottle. You will hurt your hands.
Sub for sub does not work. It's not a sustainable thing. Okay, I know this because I even tried to do it. It does not work. People will just unsub from you.
I tried it on my Instagram, and it was terrible.
It doesn't work. That's how people work. They just go, "Oh yeah, just sub to my channel, and then I'll just unsub from you like in a week or two." Don't do it. There's no point.
But we won't do you like that. Yeah. So if you want to subscribe to us, we'll be nice too.
Yes.
Anyways, I think that just about does it for topic 2. Topic 1.
Yes.
Wow, that flew past.
No, topic 2. No, you're right. Topic 2. Yes. Jacob's always right. Why am I? He is the announcer for this. Okay,
yes, indeed. I'm a podcast guy.
Yes.
Anyways, that does it for topic 2.
Yes.
If you guys enjoyed that, please throw some love down in the comments. We'll be down there. We'll be chatting with you guys.
Happy to hear from you.
Love interaction, and we're always happy to hear from you. So we'll see you tomorrow with topic 3. Keep watching.